Hello and welcome to the demo for Shutter Story, which is a horror game where we are going to be examining a family's photo album to try and reveal signs of the paranormal. Yeah, seems like an interesting concept for a game. It reminds me a lot of anomaly type games or anomaly hunting type games, or more so Home Safety Hotline, where we had to listen to calls and decipher what kind of creature there was. I really like those kind of games. I really enjoyed Home Safety Hotline, and something like this where it's a visual take on it. Yeah, really interested to see what this one's like. Really looking forward to seeing how it goes. Yeah, and if you want to examine photos for the evidence of the paranormal, link, as always, will be in the description below. I really hope you enjoy, and as always, thank you in advance for watching. Let's get into it. This is Shutter Story. Knock. Knock again? No. Oh, hey. Thank God you're here. I've been waiting. Hi, welcome. Come in, come in. Why are you making your friend wait outside? Come, we've been waiting for you. Okay. Hey there, son. Good to see you. Hey, come take a seat. I want to talk to you. Okay. Whoa. I think I found evidence of the paranormal already. That looks like a person. Alright. Okay, sit there. Can I look at anything else first? Stocks. Even the baby's watching TV. Okay. So I can't interact with anyone. I guess let's sit. Did you get it? Yep. Will it work? The reviews look good. Relax. I know this photography stuff. I know how it works. Food's ready, everyone. Oh god. Oh no. Great timing. It's fuse again. I'll get it. Sorry about that. I don't know what's wrong with this house lately. Probably the human-shaped mark or mold that we've got there. Everything just keeps breaking down all the time. It really drives me up the wall. This spot of mold, for instance. With the ominous music when you mention it. A few nights ago, it just appeared out of nowhere. I've got some bleach, so that's my Sunday sorted, I guess. Come on, I'm sure he doesn't want to hear about our household issues. You might turn the TV off for a bit? It's important. The market might finally recover this year. What's her name? She's Lily. She's 5 months old now. Tell you what, kid. Never have children. It's a lot of responsibility. Don't say that. Ignore him. He's just sleep deprived. See what I mean? It's your family. It's worth every bit of energy you put into it. I know, sis. I know. Elo was telling me earlier that you're into photography. And photo editing. Photo manipulation. That kind of stuff. I want to take a photograph that is remembered years from now. Capture something no one else has ever before. Ambitious. I respect that. Your friend here has taken up the tuba. He's a little off-key, but at least it's easy to find him if he ever gets lost. Shush, I'm so proud of him. I've always wanted to learn music, but never had the time. Shall we head in? Ah, yes. You have plans to try a new game, don't you? A game? No, actually, it's a software that I... A soft game, yes. A software game. Come on, let's go. Right. So he's clearly not telling his family about what's going on. Come on, it's in my bedroom. Okay. So, this is set in 2002, I guess. 2001, 2002. Oh, I can talk to these. Milk bottle at 6 p.m, bed by 7. Was it 8 p.m? I should call home and ask again. Right. It's risky, but it's also stupid to not do it. You can't play it safe all the time. What? Oh, hey kid. How's it going? Right. Not much from Helen. Damn, piece of shit. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Shoo now. I'd rather you didn't see this until the wall's all cleaned up. I don't think that's going to get cleaned up, honestly. But, sure. Oh, okay, that's his room. Right. Okay. And we can't check upstairs. Okay. Are those reflections or are they, like, paint marks? I don't know. Okay. So I think that's everything we can do around the house, so... Alright, tell me, what's going on? It started a few weeks ago. Well, now that I think about it, small things have been happening for the past year. It's always objects that seem to rearrange themselves. My room seems to basically clean itself. At first I thought it was my mum, but it happened even when no one else is home. You make me wish I was being haunted instead. It's not funny. At night, I can hear sounds. As if the walls are alive and are talking to each other. Planning something. And what my mum said, things can keep breaking down consistently. Mold appears and then disappears a few days later. One day, I saw like a dozen worms swimming in the toilet water. When I came back with Dad, they were gone. And then the photos. I was flipping through our album yesterday. I swear I saw something. But when I went back to it, it was gone. I couldn't find it again. My parents think I'm imagining things. Too many horror movies, they said. You told them? I tried. They won't listen. So now you're my only hope. If you show them some proof, something in the photos, then maybe. Yeah, if we do find something, that would be pretty conclusive. You don't believe me, do you? I sure as hell want to. This would be huge for me if we do find something. Come on, let's see what we got here. Right. So, I mean, he's kind of genuinely scared and we're just trying to find a photo. Which, right now, we haven't seen anything, so... I mean, there is a bit of mold, but... It could be coincident. Hello? That was an earthquake. Bigger this time. Everything's fine, kids. Carry on. It's not. I mean, let's see the photos first, and then I'll judge if it's not. Alright. Nice hat. These are all photos we have. I transferred them to the PC like you asked. I added in the caption my mom had written on them in the album. Hopefully that helps. May 11th, 2001, Eli in Mexico. Okay. Great. Let's see what we can find here, shall we? Hey there, welcome to Spectral Aware. I mean, wouldn't it just be better Spectral Aware? Spectral Aware. A Spectral Aware is a tool that helps you hunt for hidden anomalies, spectres, and ghosts in photos and videos with the help of a variety of filters and exposure settings. Okay. Play with the different settings and see if anything shows up. Spooky. The handy guide can help you identify what kind of hauntings you're looking at. If you see something, mark it as haunted and select an anomaly type from the checklist. Right, okay. Otherwise, if you don't see anything, mark it as safe. Remember, hauntings are rare. Most photos won't contain a haunting. Not sure what kind of anomaly it is? Check the guide. But remember, once you've made a choice, you can't go back until the analysis is complete. So make sure you've got it right before hitting submit. Happy haunting! Right, so we can mess with the exposure. mess with the contrast. You can see negatives as well. Down here there's haunted or safe, and then there's a guide. Can zoom in. Can zoom in pretty far actually. We can also use the. Okay, that's good. And then we can full screen it as well. Okay. Cool. Let's check the guide then. Right. So, introduction. Thank you for installing Spectral Aware 2.1. This guide will help you get started with analysing and identifying paranormal phenomena hidden in photographic or video media. Included within this index of the most commonly reported photographic anomalies, apparitions, simulacras, strange lights and more, along with the recommended technique for exposing each one by using Spectral Aware 2.1. Not all manifestations are visible immediately. You'll need to tweak filters and exposure settings to make them visible. Spectral Aware 2.1 is designed to help in this process. This guide is your Bible for identification. Remember, you must categorize each anomaly correctly for an accurate diagnosis and next step for an exorcism if needed. Additional filters and pages are still downloading, but you can begin using the software immediately. Refer to the index page to begin. Happy haunting. Right, so this first one is clearly something behind the woman there. And this photo at the bottom, circled around, is that a headless man? Okay. So, 1. Apparitions. Apparitions are the most recognisable indicators of paranormal presence, commonly referred to as ghostly figures. These human-like forms may manifest in a variety of ways, and not all are obvious at first glance. Common indications of apparition activity includes figures and silhouettes, and unidentified individuals or doppelgangers. We can clearly see a visible outline of a man behind a child. Right. So 1A, figures and silhouettes. Ghostly figures appear in many forms, often taking the shape of translucent human silhouettes. They may resemble known individuals, but most reports describe them as strangers. You know what, actually, before we carry on, let's... that's better. I'll put my mouse on. May resemble non-individuals, describe strangers, likely tied to the history of the location where the images are captured. It's possible to mistake a living person for a ghost due to long exposure in cameras. Humans leave duplicates of themselves in case of movement, but true ghost apparitions are singular. Right. So yeah, this is the photo that we saw on the other page. This photo was taken a month after the subject's sister passed away. Behind her, a faint translucent form resembles her sister can be seen. Yeah. Detection. Since they're semi-transparent, apparitions often blend into shadows or exposed areas. Adjust exposure and contrast to make them visible, or invert the image to its negative. In videos, scrub carefully as they may fade in and out of view. Apparitions may also leave cold spots, so a thermal filter does a great job at catching their presence. Disclaimer: suggested methods are only starting points. Each photo is unique. Different techniques may be required. Don't hesitate to experiment. Right. So yeah, in the regular photo we can't see anything, but there's a figure in the exposure, or when it's inverted. Increase contrast and exposure and using the negative filter helps surface a barely visible apparition of a man standing at the top of the stairs. Okay. 1B. Unidentified individuals or doppelgangers. Ordinarily, there'd be nothing unusual about that photobomber in the back, except you took this photo in your home and no one else was there. These might appear normal, but they couldn't have been present when the image was captured. They may even appear incompletely formed as disembodied limbs, heads, or other body parts. They may even resemble someone you know, posing as if they belong. Your brother who lives in another country, a friend long deceased, or someone already in the photo twice. Oh. The father of the girl in the foreground took this photo on a private property, with no one else present at the time. Only after development was the faint figure behind a shed, wearing historic clothing of Victorian style, was noticed. Yeah, that's right there. And then this one. Miss Chang's daughter took this photo of her, only to notice her father clearly visible in the background after developing it, but Miss Chang was away in London at the time. Did you normally take the form to appear safe and familiar, in case it was seen? Okay, detection. Observe closely and catch these anomalies. Check the date and location of the footage. Does the subject belong? Check for extra hands or limbs hiding in plain sight. Doppelgangers appear fully formed, so filters or image adjustment are rarely needed to detect them. Okay. So we're not just looking for shadowy apparitions, we're looking at people. And we have to make sure. So maybe the notes under the photos might say someone taking a picture alone or something. Enter the apparitions. So 1C. Downloading additional module content. Please check back later. Okay. This is just a demo, so we may not get everything yet. Okay. 2. Impossible events. Not many things are as chilling as seeing a fully formed ghost in a photograph, but hauntings often manifest in more subtle ways. Sometimes it's something that simply defies logic. Anything that makes you go, wait, that doesn't make sense, goes onto this category. Common indicators of impossible events include A. Autonomous objects, or B. World inconsistencies. So this one, take a closer look. One can see that it looks like a car in the sky emerging from behind a hotel building in the background. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. So 2A. Autonomous objects. These usually involve inanimate objects hinting at possible poltergeist activity. Floating objects are the most common, but anything that defies the laws of physics falls under this category. When reviewing videos, watch the objects that move or shift on their own without any visible cause. Okay, this one. This would be easy to dismiss as a frisbee, but the photographer and his son weren't the only ones on the beach at the time. Right, if he weren't the only one on the beach, then that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Detection. It's easy to dismiss these small natural phenomena like an object dropping or thrown by someone. Check whether it's a logical source. If the motion makes sense within the scene, these can mostly be deduced by the naked eye. Okay, this tree was struck by lightning over a year ago, leaving just a stump behind. In a photo taken a few months after the incident, the missing part could be seen again, floating a few meters above where it once stood. Oh, okay, so that's this gap here, right? Yeah, I was thinking this shadow person. Okay. World inconsistencies, like a giant fucking deer. Holy shit. These are glitches in reality and can manifest in a variety of ways. A clock with extra hands, snow in a desert, or rain indoors. These may immediately stick out as not belonging to a scene or natural objects, but with unexpected scale or form. If you find yourself stuck trying to make sense of what you're seeing, it's likely a world inconsistency anomaly. Okay, so at first glance it would look like a quaint photograph with deer in the background, until you realise the proportions don't make sense as it towers over the shed like a creature from a dream. What's this one? Taken in a landlocked region, miles away from any coastline. Oh, okay. This photo shows a wall of water in the background. Even if the ocean were nearby, the horizon is too high in the sky to be natural. Yeah, that's going to be quite tricky because that doesn't seem like it's inconsistent. That I don't really. Yeah. Okay. So some of these could be quite tricky then. Detection. If you're unable to explain it logically, it's probably a world inconsistency anomaly. Mostly, you can easily spot these without any filters or manipulation, but exposure settings can help reveal them if they're hidden in shadows. Right, so that's all of the guide. Quite a long read, but I think it's good that we went through it. Okay, so they did say themselves that not everything is going to have something straight away, so I guess we'll try and take a look, but I don't think I'm going to see anything in this first photo, honestly. I'm going to say that this one's normal just because it's the first photo. There's never anything in the first photo. Alright. August 25th, 1987. Rob, newborn Eli, and I, 3 days after Eli's birth. Right. So after everything we've learned, do we see anything that could be an inconsistency? Don't see any apparitions. Don't necessarily see any things that are placed. Don't see any extra limbs. No extra fingers. I'm going to try and be thorough, but I'm not going to try and dwell on it because I think that's where I'm going to have a lot more issues. I think good. So let's go with safe. August 22nd, 1999. Birthday boy waiting for his favourite breakfast. Right. Right, what's this? What's that? That looks like something. I did forget about Zoom on the last photo. So, yeah, I don't know. Is that something moving? I don't know. I don't think that's normal. Okay, that's just a shadow. But why is it so... Why is it so prominent, like, right behind him? I think that's just the game. I think I'm overthinking it. I'm going to say... haunted. I'm going to say impossible event. Because that... that looks like something's, like, flying. So I'm going to guess that. November 24th, 1988. Baby Eli helping out in the kitchen. Okay. Am I seeing anything? No shadows or anything. No, I think this one's safe as well. Again, I don't want to get too... I don't want to get too caught up on things. So, I think this is another good one. Safe. Right. Does the tick mean that I'm doing right? Or does that just mean it's completed? I already see what's wrong with this one. September 12th, 2002. Me at home. Photo taken by Eli. Yeah. Alright, let's... You see that? Yeah, I do see that. I think that's probably the best angle we got of it. So that would be an apparition, wouldn't it? Yeah. That's definitely an apparition, so let's submit. Oh shit. Hello? What? Also very creepy photo there. What happened? Oh, Eli's gone. Right. What happened? Oh shit. Oh my god, Grandma. What happened? What's wrong with me? Oh god. Relax, Tom. It's fine. She's fine. She just fell. Fine? She's not fine. Your mother's right. She just needs rest. Should we call a doctor? A doctor? An ambulance, maybe? An ambulance? Come on now. Don't get so worked up. You always worry too much. Everything's fine. I don't think everything is fine. Do the family know more than they're acting on? I can't do anything right. Oh God. What did Thomas do as well? Breathe, Tom. Long breaths. Everything is fine, okay? I've told you all before. Something is wrong here. In this house. Oh, don't start with your ghost stories again now. Will everyone just relax? Hey man, can you get a print of that last photo we saw? We should show it to them. Okay, what did Tom do? He didn't fall. Why are they trying to cover for him? Oh. Okay. Oh, it's coming over there. Right. Yes, where the printer is. Makes sense. But he said that he couldn't see the thing in the photo when he took one, so... Am I actually going to see it? Mom, take a look at this photo. Do you see it now? My photo? What am I supposed to be looking at here? Don't you see it? We were alone that day. There's a face. Huh? I don't see anything. Why don't you go back to your games? We'll get Grandma to bed. Go on now. It's not fine. Everything is not fine. She just won't admit it. I don't know why. We really need to find some photos with clear evidence now, if we're going to convince them. I don't know why. I feel like things are about to get much worse very soon. Alright, let's keep digging then. Guide entry unlocked spectral forms. Oh, okay. Spectral forms. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, we've read that. So, spectral forms, this is 3. A haunted presence may appear on camera in the form of wispy, mist-like shapes or dark, unidentified shadows. These differ from apparitions in that they appear gaseous, and lack texture to clear definition, with soft, faded edges. Common indicators of spectral forms indicate mist or shadow figures. So mist. Mist appears as cloudy gaseous forms reminiscent of the classic image of a spirit. They may have a faint human outline or appear completely formless. They lack features and are usually white or pale in colour. Typically invisible to the naked eye, they tend to reveal themselves only in photos and videos. Their movement is visibly intentional, making them distinct from natural mist or fog. Skeptics attribute their appearance to smoke or fog, but this can be dismissed if there is no logical source for the anomaly. So faint mist-like streaks can be seen on either side of the child. On either side of the child, really? I see it on the left side, I don't see it on the right. Or is it that? With no clear source. At the time of the photograph, he seemed visibly distracted. Entrance by someone just out of frame. The mist, however, only appears after the photo was developed. Detection. Lower in exposure and increasing contrast can help separate forms from bright backgrounds. Negative can reveal them as darkened patches. And a thermal filter can detect the cold spots they leave behind. To rule out natural causes like fog, check whether the mist behaves logically. Does it have a clear source? Does it move around in a conscious manner? Right. 3B, shadowy figures. Shadowy figures are mist darker counterparts. Like mist, they lack defining features such as faces, clothing, or colour variation. They absorb light rather than reflect it, remaining dark even when directly under a light source. They may appear semi-transparent and smoky, or completely solid and black, sometimes shaped like a human figure and other times formless. This unnatural interaction with light is what separates them from ordinary shadows, such as those cast by the photographer or someone outside the frame. This famous photograph by world-renowned urban photographer Marcus Klein has sparked endless debate since its publication in 1985. Wait, is this a real photo? Many theories have proposed but the unmistakably human-like figure on the right side of the frame remains hard to explain to this day. Yeah, is that actually a real photo? Seems they're using a name and a date and everything. Detection. While increasing exposure and contrast will not reveal any features, it can help separate these figures from the background. Like with mist, thermal and negative filters are particularly helpful here. Also, carefully assess whether any visible shadows could realistically belong to a person off camera, or if there's any logical source of natural shadow. Okay, so we're looking at something new already. So, yeah, spectral forms. Right. I mean, this just looks creepy with the faces. Thomas, Mom, Dad, and I. Don't remember where this is from. Okay. So I don't necessarily see any exposure or anything, or anything like that. Or any mist or something. This looks like it could be a normal photo. Yeah, is this normal? I think it's normal. I think you're trying to throw me off by introducing something else already. I'm going to say safe. What about... What about this here? Can't really see it there. If I turn down the exposure, put the contrast. I think that's a spectral figure. 1958. Mom, sometime just before she married. Honestly, it looks like someone riding a horse. Or riding something. I'm going to say spectral forms. September 26th, 1940. Grandpa Elias during the war. Okay. If we see any mist or smoke form, it could be from the pipe. Yeah, I mean, there could be something there, but we can assume that's from the pipe. Yeah, that kind of gives something maybe, but I'm going to say... Oh, shit. I have no idea how I'm doing so far, but I think I'm doing this right. Right, what have we got? So we've got a light source there, which would explain the shadow. What about this, though? Right. Is there anything back here? I'm not sure about that. Hmm. 1957. Dad at his new job at the factory. Okay. I don't know. I think this might be okay. I think this one's kind of to throw me off that there's so much going on it's such a big photo with so much potential for hiding something that I could think it's something. I'm gonna say safe again. Ooh, hey there. Looks like you uploaded your first photo and first video. Nice. When when analyzing videos, it's important to get a hang of the media control button. Something spooky could be hiding in any frame. The anomaly categories are the same as those in photos, so make sure to check the guide whenever you're stuck. Okay, and as always, happy hunting. Okay, video clip number 1, March 21st, 2002. Okay. That's actually a person. That's not a ghost. Right. On the first video, I didn't see anything there. Let's yeah, I'm not seeing anything moving. A little. Oh shit, that's very Okay, let's go through it like this. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I'm not going to see anything there. Alright. I think it's safe. I'm not spending too much looking at it, but... What happened to the music? 1920s? Great-grandparents and great-aunt. Possibly taken a few days after immigrating. Okay, so the photo's a little torn, but that's fine. Right, limbs look fine from what I can see. Don't really see any problems. If I do miss anything, let me know. I'm sure I will make some mistakes here, but honestly, things are looking somewhat safe in a lot. 1920s, great grandpa, great aunt, and grandpa. Oh wait, shit, no, hang on. Great grandpa, great aunt, and grandpa. That's an apparition, right? Wait, hold on. It's a doppelganger. There's only supposed to be 3 people in the photo. It did talk about doppelgangers, didn't it? Identified individuals and doppelgangers. Yeah. Because there's only 3 people, but there's 4 here. That's an apparition. Wait, hold on. I'm second guessing myself. Apparition. It's definitely apparition, isn't it? Yeah, 1B in doppelgangers. Apparitions. Yeah, it's an apparition. Ah, important to read the bottom of it. It did say that. Okay. August 12th, 1966, at the church with Mom and Dad. Alright. I've just realised. 3 hands. Yeah. I can see the mom's hands, so... Mom's hand, Dad's hand, Dad's hand. Dad's hand? Yeah, okay. That was also apparition, wasn't it? Extra limbs, it did say about. Disembodied limbs, yeah. Okay, so apparition again. Okay. Guide entry unlocked. Simulacra. What's simulacra? A presence may reveal itself by forming the likeness of a face or a human-like figure within trees, clouds, or man-made structures like floors and walls. Almost as if mould on a wall. Often resembling religious iconography, these manifest on their own accord, further evidence of the unexplainable breaking into our rational world. Common indicators of simulacra include faces and figures and silhouettes. Perhaps the most recognisable instance of simulacra, the Belmez faces appeared on the floor of the house in Spain, with human face-like discoloration emerging on the tiles. Their unexplained appearance have made them one of the most debated paranormal phenomena in the 20th century. That just makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why. I don't like that. See, these ones don't look too bad, but that one kind of puts me off. So, 4A faces. For centuries, faces have appeared on walls, tree bark, and even burnt toast. The idea immediately recalls the Shroud of Turin, which is perhaps why many instances of simulacra or pareidolia, the tendency to see faces in random patterns, seems to be religious in nature. These faces often resemble people who may have had a connection to the location, someone who once lived there, or someone still buried beneath it. A face bearing a striking resemblance of the Shroud of Turin appeared at the side of a building in Barcelona, Spain on April 4th, 1999, on Easter Sunday. Visitors flocked to the location, placing candles and shrines in the street below, convinced it was a clear sign of a miracle. This continued until 2001, when vendors defaced the site with a graffiti, forcing the Manipulary to repaint the building. Undeterred, the faithful continued to visit the site with offerings to this date. And in 1912, a sailor named Edward Reed was murdered by the shores of Greywater Cove, Maine. It is said that the face resembles his likeness, continued to appear in the waves for nearly a year after his death, and only stopped after January 8, 1913, the day his killer received the death penalty. Does that look like someone's face? I don't really see features, to be honest. Detection. These faces tend to blend into textures of the wall or other surfaces. To make them clearly visible, increased contrast may help, but make sure to observe the media carefully, as these often hide in plain sight. In some cases, viewing the negative may further separate the face from its background. Okay. And then 4B, figures and silhouettes. These faces are immediately recognisable to the human psyche. A simulacra can appear more subtle in the natural world. This requires a bit more work and observation to identify. While similar to apparitions or shadows in their silhouette-like forms, these anomalies are distinct in that their shape emerges from natural objects, such as clouds, trees, or water. A cloud takes the shape of a man with a mane and a beard, or a woman looking down at a child. Yeah, I would have said more a woman. That's what I got from that. And I can clearly see it's in a fountain. Again, looks like a woman. This photograph shows a fountain spray taking on a startling likeness to the Madonna with child formed in a fountain that typically shoots straight up without aberrations. Photo caused quite a stir when it was released to the public. I mean, that's a reach, I think. Detection. Detecting human figures hidden in plain sight requires careful observation. Filters and exposure settings are usually not needed for these, but raising the exposure can help in the case of dark, unexposed photos. Okay, so that's what we're looking for next, I guess. March 8th, 1980, at the pier with Rob just after our wedding. Alright. Am I gonna see any form here? I feel like I have more luck in the negative of things, but from this photo, I think I think everything looks okay. Don't see anything resembling any faces or anything. I'm going to say safe. Oh, got another video. Oh, okay. So we've just got a light. Yeah. Impossible event? Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Does anything else happen? No. I'm going to say an impossible event. Failed to unlock night vision. Okay. Did it say anything about that? No. Right. Let's check out night vision then. December 17th, 1987. Dad with baby Eli. Oh. Not seeing anything of notice here. I think it's another safe one. June 15th, 1998. Eli with mom and dad. Okay. Is the arm coming through there good? He's wearing a jacket or something, isn't he? Or is that just his arm? Oh no, that's his arm. Okay. Right, I think that's fine. What about in the background anywhere? Oh, wait. That's a face looking up. Simulacra? Was that just a video loading, or did I just see a face? For like a very split second, I thought I saw a face. Okay, the curtain's moving. Is that a curtain? Is the window open? I can't zoom, can I? No, I can full screen it. Oh shit. That's let's try night vision with this. Oh shit, no, that's yeah. No, there's a person right there. Yeah. Okay. Apparition. September 7th, 2002. Mom and I at home. This isn't Eli's perspective, so it's not saying that she shouldn't, that there should only be one person there, right? Okay. Have I seen anything? I don't think I am seeing anything. I think that's just a very lovely photo of two generations being happy with each other. I'm going to say safe. Hey man, come take a look at this. But there was another video. Hey, check this out. I want to show you something. I'm kind of busy working here. Can you not let me finish what I'm doing? Alright, where'd you go? Oh. Oh, that's not normal. Oh, hey, these are the same photos that I was looking at. I mean, you did say that they were the same photos we had, right? What the hell? You see? See what I told you? That's just not normal. What are you two doing here? Eli, what's wrong with you? Why would you show someone like this? Why would you show something like this to a guest? But Mom, remember what I told you about the worms in the bathroom? This isn't normal. This is the last time I'm telling you. I don't want to hear about the ghost stories anymore. Son, you should know better. Come on, you know how it gets, don't you? Now go. I have some cleaning up to do. Come on, man. This is hopeless. Go away. You shouldn't see this. Okay. Damn. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't really need to check the photos anymore, do I? This just... It's made a giant crack in the wall as well. Like something's trying to get out. You got anything to say about this? No? You haven't got anything to say either. I can't. I wish Mary could take care of her. She's always been good at this. I wish we'd never had her. I'm sorry. I just feel like the world is going to explode. I don't know if I can do this anymore. No. I've run out of them. Yeah, I'll run to a drugstore and get more. Thanks. Sorry. Alright, so, I mean, there's a whole different family thing going on here that I'm not really getting the full story of. Which, you know, maybe I'll get more of that afterwards. But this is where the other video was taken. It was here. So, maybe we'll see something down the corridor. I know her. They're not going to listen to us. Even if we show them the photos, they'll say it's the software adding them in. Just because we're kids. What now? We can do something ourselves. What? Get rid of whatever is haunting this house. Exercise it. How? So, the software. It'll give us the final result once we've categorized all the photos. What result? The right exorcism process for whatever entity is haunting this house. I hope this works. And that's the end of the demo. Okay. So that was the demo for Shutter Story. Yeah, I really like that. I liked the extra things that were being added. I liked the exploring. Some of the jump scares that happened, I guess, if you want to call them that, like the computer glitching out. Yeah, I like that. I'm not too sure how I did. I didn't get any kind of final feedback, and I'm guessing, since it says you'll get the information on how to exercise it, I'm guessing it's more the case of you're not going to necessarily know what you miss out on until you've tried the exorcism, maybe. Yeah, it was a little tricky. I'm a little unsure on how I did that. I think I got most right. I think the ones I got were right, but I don't know if I missed anything on the other ones. Maybe I was thinking too much on, they said it's very uncommon to find things, so I was being a little more skeptical on certain parts. But yeah, I like the little subtle ones, like the family photo, and then it's saying there's only 3 people in there. The extra limb. Yeah, no, I like the little parts that I did realise. It made me feel very satisfied actually finding it relatively easily. Yeah, no, I really like the potential of this game. I think it's got a lot of potential. But we'll see. Maybe some of it probably just a little more obvious on some of the things happening, because, like I said, I'm really not sure if I missed things out. But all in all, yeah, really like the potential of this game, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. Liked it a lot. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did and not subscribed yet, please do so. It means the world to me. It really does help out a lot. But that's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.